All right, welcome back, knife nerds and everyday carry people. It's your boy, the Big Canucker here, and I have got a wee little video for you from my buddy from across the sea, Mr. Paddy Potato Peelers. He's put out a little open tag, and you know what? I was going to shoot a different video, but I thought, hell, this is pretty damn interesting. So let's answer Mr. Paddy back here right away. So I guess now. He was looking at a video from one of my early favorite YouTubers, Randy Johnson. I cannot remember what his early channel was when I started watching it, but I know that he switched to Randy Johnson, just his regular name after that. And he was a very, very nice fella, amiable, knowledgeable, and I heard he got into a car accident, and I'm sure hoping everything's okay with him. And I know that I'm going to watch the video here in Paddy's description on what's going on with him lately because I am damn curious. Mr. Johnson, please come back, make some videos. We'd appreciate it very much. All right, now this would seem like it was a real fun little project that Mr. Paddy had. And you know what? I have been wanting to make my videos a little bit different here. I've got one here where I'm kind of showing the face now, but I am going to be doing a sharpening video here and stuff like that, but I think that this particular video deserves the old upside down. I don't even know what you call this. I guess the old hands and knives video. I don't know. Like Paddy said, I've got a face for radio, and but I've got great hands. I mean, I could be a hand model. So let's find out here, and let's go with over the list here. Top 5 knives, my 5 best knives for the use, I guess. And now Paddy said, man up and not have duplicates or honorable mentions and stuff like that. Well, let's go with these are the ones that I'm throwing out into the ring. All right. Now, he's got a category of a large fixed blade and a medium fixed blade. And I don't know which way you want to kind of figure this out, but these are my 2 fixed blades that I have. So, I just did a video lately here on this Schrade SCHF 42D, and it's kind of like my camp knife. I am going to put some wooden scales on it. And then this other one here is a Mora, and I do believe it's called the Mora Classic number 3. So it is a little bit longer, and it's a high carbon steel. And I have been using this in my whittling case. Fantastic, unbelievable knife for the money. I mean, this knife was a little over 20 bucks, and what a hell of a knife. And I just, the number 2 Classic is about that big or so, and I just thought, bigger's better. So I went with the number 3 and got the bigger blade. I kind of wish there was a little bit of a guard on it because, I mean, you do a little bit of stabbing, you're going to ride up and maybe cut yourself, but it's very comfortable in the handle, and it whittles phenomenally. It's got that Scandi grain on it with that high carbon steel, and now I actually have been using this as kind of a shave. That's why I also got the larger one, because I wanted to use it in my whittling case, and so yeah, I kind of use that as a pullback shave, and it gives me lots of blade on it. Not too impressed with this plastic sheath because it kept stabbing through the end and stabbed myself in the leg there a little bit. So all right, now your Schrade here is a 1095 steel, both of them inexpensive knives. This is I can't remember what the thickness is of it, but it's just shy of 1/4 of an inch. I think it's 5 millimeters, 4.6 millimeters or so, but really a good hunk of 1095 steel. It's got the coating on it. It's got a slight recurve. It's a real good bush knife, and especially there we go for the money too as well. I think I paid about 40 bucks for this knife. So those are my 2 fixed blade knives. Now the next one here we've got is a heavy duty folder. Now I don't know if some of you guys think this is a heavy duty folder, but if you had one inside of your hands, you'd know that it is a heavy duty folder, and it is the Chris Reeves Umnumzon. This is a big knife. It is you know, it's not quite 4 inches, but it's got a couple of real big, you know, it's got a couple of thick pieces of titanium for a frame. It's got a real big, you know, sub 4 inch, but not by much, S35 VN hollow grind. It's got some real good 4 millimeter thick blade stock with a nice hollow grind. And this knife is built to last a lifetime. And it is something I think that it would last a lifetime. Now, there are some, yes, honorable mentions and stuff like that. You know, the Recon One is another knife that I have that is a really heavy duty folder with that triad lock. It's unbelievable. The triad lock is extremely tough, and that might be the knife I would take to the desert island if I was stuck on there. But if, you know, if I got to use one knife for the rest of my life, I'm going to probably use this Chris Reeves with a ceramic detent ball on it, the titanium frame, because it's not just how tough something is going to be that I'm going to want to put it in my pocket, because if toughness was the only thing for a folding knife, I think everybody would be carrying a triad lock, because it is, you know, it is, I think, the toughest lock that's out there, the strongest lock. But I don't think it's necessarily the best lock, because you got to have fun. You got to enjoy your hobby. You got to enjoy your knife. And if I'm stuck with one heavy duty folder for the rest of my life, it's going to be the Umnumzaan, because I like flicking it. And high flickability is something that's really important to me. And that's why I would choose the Chris Reeve Umnumzaan. Now, next one is a traditional knife. And there again, I don't have a lot of traditional knives. But if I was going to choose one, I've got a Boker Tree brand with a dual knife. But man, oh man, I've got a GEC bullnose right here. I just don't know how you could not put this in your collection if you're a traditional knife guy. GECs, this is a great kind of even EDC. You know, it's not quite, you know, it's right around the 3 inches, so it's still going to be, you know, EDCable. It's easy to sharpen. It's carbon steel, so it takes a wicked edge. And micarta scale, so you know it's tough. And it was put together by GEC, so you know it's got really good fit and finish. And so that's the one I'm going to do with my traditional. Now, the next one here is an EDC. Now, the reason I'm going to use this for EDC is not that it's the best slicer. You know, it's not the toughest knife. It's not the most expensive, but it is the most flickable that I own. And that is the Spyderco Schmock. I love this knife. I probably, with most of you knife guys out there, I don't know why knife guys are fidget guys. You know, there was the fidget spinner and stuff like that, and I had, I think, 1 or 2 of them, and you know, there's a lot of knife guys are into, you know, titanium tops and stuff like that, and I don't have any titanium tops, but I did try to buy one time through Massdrop, and the Massdrop actually got canceled, so I did not end up getting my $30 top, and I'm probably, you know what, I'm patting myself on the back. Not really, I'm counting my lucky stars that I didn't throw $30 away on a top, because I think it's a little bit of a fad thing, but I love flicking knives, and it drives my wife absolutely bonkers. She sits on the couch with me, and you know, she will not sit on the couch with me if I'm flicking a knife. She tells me to stop it right away, rolls her eyes. But if I'm sitting on the couch myself and she's, you know, sitting upstairs or in the bedroom or something like that, and she can hear me flicking my knife, she'll just yell, "Stop flicking your knife!" And I'm, you know what? I usually listen, because a happy wife means happy life, but sometimes I feel like saying, "Shut the fuck up!" And please do not tell her I said that. So, but back to the knife thing. I love the Schmock. It's very EDCable, just right around 3.5 inches, so it's got good blade penetration. It's got a high hollow grind, so it's a good slicer. It is a flipper, so it's a great fidget factor. It's the button lock, so your fingers are out of the way, plus the button lock is very flickable. It's got the carbon fiber layer G10, so it's tough. and it looks good. It's got good slim ergo, so it'll fit in your pocket for a gentleman's carry too as well, because this can be a gentleman's carry as well. And you know what? It is sub 5 ounces, so it is quite light. So to me, this is going to be the one that I would put in my pocket for the rest of my life. So that's my 5 knives, Mr. Patty. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and you know what? Open tag to any of my subs out there too as well. Please put down in below what your 5 are going to be, whether you have them or not. Maybe you've got 5 knives that you just would love to have. You know, 5 Grailed knives that come in these categories: large fixed blade, medium fixed blade, heavy duty folder, traditional life, and an everyday carry blade. All right, thanks very much. Now, if you like what you saw here, please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. Appreciate it very, very much. Help me to spread my voice. Now also, please keep safe out there, you guys. Keep your stick on the ice, the shiny side up. This is the Big Canucker saying adios.